Let's see if you're ready to take an integral calculus exam at the university level. Here is a question taken right from an exam. I used to grade these exams, and now I'll show you how to ace them. Which integral equals this limit? Now, if they could have made this a little bit harder by just saying evaluate the limit, that would have been a little bit harder to do. But in this question, they give you a hint that this is actually an integral. See, if you don't recognize that this is a Riemann sum, then you're not going to be able to evaluate this limit. You might be trying to do it with algebra or something else. So they've given you a little bit of a hint here. So now we have to match this with the different parts of a Riemann sum. So let's click walkthrough. By the way, this one's a free exercise from a free exam I have. So you can go to prettygoodprep.com and you can see free content there, including this one. So here's our expression from the question. The Riemann sum has this form where you have f at xi star times delta x. So we need to match these things here. The factor of 2 over n plays the role of the rectangle width. Remember, the Riemann sums is just adding up a bunch of rectangles. So that's definitely our rectangle width. Everything else, which is this whole remaining piece here, has to be f star. The only part that changes with I inside the exponent is 2i over n. So the sample point must be 2i over n. Awesome, we got that figured out. That was kind of the hard part, actually. So remember, for right endpoints, xi star is equal to a plus I times delta x. And this gives us, if we set a equal to 0, then we get this exactly. So a is 0 as well. That's another key point for this question. And now that we know that, we have delta x is equal to, this is the formula for delta x, b minus a over n, which is 2n. So that gives us also b. So now we have a and b. So this is an integral from 0 to 2. That's good to know because that's going to help us figure out which option it is. We know which function is being sampled, and the rest is kind of just piecing it together and then matching a choice. Like I said, tons of exam problems. That's what I do. I get you ready for your exams. Head over to prettygoodprep.com for tons of free content.